All of us want to have as healthy a body as we can possibly have. And part of that involves avoiding contaminants and other things in our environment. I'm very cautious about the food that I eat, and I work hard to eat pure food and drink pure water. But the reality is, unfortunately, that level of purity doesn't always exist in every dietary supplement. So it's very important, even for the average consumer, to take dietary supplements that are as pure as is humanly possible. But it's even more important for anyone whose immune system is compromised to avoid those contaminants that just put extra stress on the system and can suppress the immune system even further. It's shocking to me that dietary supplements are frequently found to be contaminated with heavy metals, with mercury, with lead, with cadmium, or contaminated with toxic solvents or pesticides. The net effect of those contaminants on the immune system is horrendous. And the reality is that it's really important, particularly for people with compromised immune system, to make sure that they're not adding to their overall load or the burden of their bodies by consuming supplements that are also contaminated. One of the challenges with using dietary supplements is that oftentimes people have unrealistic expectations about the benefits. Typically using dietary supplements is not like taking an aspirin for a headache where you're going to feel better in 30 to 45 minutes. Most of the time, the use of dietary supplements is to help balance nutritional status and overcome metabolic imbalances that oftentimes have existed for years. And that may take a long period of time to address. On the other hand, there are some very interesting applications of nutritional products that can have very dramatic benefits in some situations. The use of fiber products or protein products, for example, can be very beneficial in a very short period of time. There are some dietary supplements that probably make sense for almost everyone to take. A good example would be vitamin D, and research has shown over the last 5 to 10 years that the vast majority of people living in North America are deficient in vitamin D. And our use of sunscreen, while it helps protect us from skin cancer, unfortunately also decreases the amount of vitamin D that we get. So it's probably important for the vast majority of people to take a vitamin D supplement. Similarly, fish oil or EPA, or omega-3 fatty acids, are an important component of the diet, and recent research has shown that the majority of people in North America don't consume enough fish and don't get enough fish oil in their diet. In some ways that may be a good thing because unfortunately we know that many sources of fish are also contaminated with heavy metals like mercury. However, that means if we restrict our intake of fish, we lower our intake of those important omega-3 fatty acids. So taking a dietary supplement of EPA and DHA, the two primary omega-3 fatty acids, can be very important for overall health. Cnca has taken the approach of really focusing on the evidence behind dietary supplements and really carrying those products where rational, scientifically designed studies have shown there's benefit. Unfortunately, in the dietary supplement industry, there's all sorts of trends. There's what we call the supplement du jour, today's hot thing, which might be some new herb from the Amazon or anything else, but without really scientific basis for its use. So we're really focused on utilizing things where good quality clinical research has shown benefit. Dietary supplements can be very, very useful for a wide variety of health concerns. However, because of inadequate regulation, these products may be contaminated, they may be adulterated, it may not be as potent as are claimed on the label. So the reality is that as a dietary supplement manufacturer, we have to go the extra mile to make sure that the products are exactly what they're intended to be and nothing else.